Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features two teams looking for a win. It's the Jets coming in at 4-5, going up against the Rams, who come in at 5-3. So with that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7th. And not a bad return here. He gets it out. Here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out is going to be their quarterback. That's the grizzled vet, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Total respect of his teammates.
Here's Matt Forte with his first carry. And his first carry, he loses the football.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids it.
In there, prepped for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they like to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And boy, the payoff was good. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for...
Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. And there's a flag on the field. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And what this is about. Following the penalty, it's Forte. And he's going to be met at about the 40. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And that one drops incomplete as he... And that is no good. He gave it
a up no good.
From the 50, it's Goff. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he is...
What he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he'll work it inside the 30.
The ball may come your way.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he went back. Throwing on third. Goff. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turn in, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The drive begins with a run by Forte. Just a yard.
You have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time. It's all about planning, and then it's about execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it.
There goes Eric Decker. And all the way in. Touchdown. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch.
Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. And this will... They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he is met at the line. The play clock's running down. Here's Goff now on second down. And he'll be hit as he will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken.
Heavy pressure towards your quarterback. That's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And that's complete to Brian Quick.
Tough play to defend. It's a nice chunky yardage picked up there.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Drafted the rookie Jared Goff. Kind of see him as their future, but so much of the focus has to be on Gurley this year, doesn't it?
And the future becomes net.
From the gun on third down, Goff. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
I had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I'd have a return punt.
Though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Again, they run with Gurley. And it'll be a minimum pickup here. It's a 3rd and 2 to start things out. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And there's a flag on the play. Line to try and get 3 for the Rams. This one from 35 yards away. And did it get there? Yes. Boy, he didn't get 7-3. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses have we talked
He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone.
Back to the ground on first, it's Forte. And he takes this up right. Fitzpatrick with a give to Forte. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield.
And the ball very, very happy.
They'll try and get it with Forte. That'll make it 4th down.
All creases. That one worked really well for them.
Now only needed a yard, instead went backwards. And this one will be touchdown inside to see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And the hit jarred it loose.
They're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this.
It's a big hit.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And this is going to carry well.
Field. That's exactly what they wanted to accomplish. Get off the field, turn the ball over to their offense, and kick back and enjoy a little bit of water and rest before they have to go back out there. Body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
time run, combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran.
And they're going to bring him down. Back
around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. Right side, there's Decker. And he's brought down.
So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
As many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Stop before it. And Folk's kick is good. And they pushed that time, and he's able to redeem himself from the previous miss.
And fortunately for him, he got the chance to do that not long after missing the first time. Sometimes a whole game goes by, and you don't get that chance at all. So you keep it with. As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And able to stay on his feet past it.
After trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he fires one, Benny Cunningham. And it'll be 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating.
Very difficult for them throughout the half.
And that one hits a little too conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because they're all the way down and trying to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's Forte. And they'll take him down at the 31 to the left side. Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. That would be good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And to the left side here, Wilson. And to the 42-yard line.
Happy defense, very. Hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
To the sideline, and a nice
legs. In this case, the feet. Doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Now hold everything here. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. Catch made right side by Wilson. They'll get a couple yards. Again, it's Fitzpatrick. Wilson snags it left side. And he's going to get this down near the 20.
He keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
It's to the air again, Fitzpatrick. Out to the right here to Wilson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And Folks' kick is good. And they will get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive, going to the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The third quarter of action already. And they will not get a chance. Drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get.
And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose.
I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Down right around the... Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just ended the half. Should have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now Fitzpatrick. And he just throws this one away.
On them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Fitzpatrick. And this is going to be incomplete. And Folks' kick is good. It helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, and that's a confident group that we see hitting the field again. Just what you talked about. Took away the ball in the last possession. They feel like they can go ahead and do it again. They are.
The one running back is Gurley. Play clock winding down. Here's Goff. Got his man over the middle. This is quick. And he's able to get out to the 30.
Let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Goff on third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a first.
In the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Over the middle, he hits Austin. And taking it across. Here
we go now. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got room. And he slides to him. Time running out here on the play clock. Goff now looks to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he played to move the chains. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's going to get this one down away all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On second down, here's Goff. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the... Throwing on third, Goff. And the Jets pressure too much is taken in round 1. You're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key
3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
Again they run. Again it's Forte. And he loses the football a second time.
Bucker's skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Here's Austin. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
Might have been one man away to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for him.
And he's going to be taken down. It can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack.
Touchdown, L.A. Score game. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go as we saw there.
And some space here. Penalty marker is down here. And he takes it all the way, but there...
You're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on.
And he's in. Touchdown. Reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not
a touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a fair catch signaled for. And still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because we wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone. Because he heads towards the flat first. Oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
That's complete to his tight end. The one running back is Gurley. He'll get the football here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll be taken down after a decent... 3rd and 2. Goff. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Just a 1 yard for it. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he's got the first as they'll bring it. Now a play fake here on first down. Surveying the field. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this.
Complete.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And not only did he drop it up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now Goff. Now they go screen. It's complete. Goes spinning away. And he picks up the first down. Score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down like we saw there. From the red zone now, Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 6 yards on the pick.
Broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he stopped immediately. Back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Goff. This will be caught at about the 5.
Where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to
6 points.
Touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. And
they want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Drops it underneath to Forte.
Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And this ball is going to be...
When you're playing catch-up, Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not pressure. Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to get it to the edge of the
ball. And I'm evaluating guys for the draft now. My list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably game goes along, you control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll have the first down.
Do what he did.
Now it's Brown. And he is swallowed up right. Running down. First touch of the game here for Benny Cunningham. And they get to him quickly. It's a nickel formation here on third down and 9. To throw is Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
It certainly appeared that one of these squads was in full control of the game, but that's not the case after that touchdown.
Yeah, they erase a 2 TD deficit here to grab the lead. Goff looking to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry
collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. It blocked so well in the first half. Picked up.
And down he goes. Fitzpatrick.
That led to the sack.
Now a second down throw for Fitzpatrick. He's going to let it fly. And both guys were there, but the Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Back to throw. He's got time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That's going to frustrate the coaching staff a little bit as they dialed up the deep shot. But they weren't on the same page on that play. Heck, I don't think they were in the same book. I think he thought he was going to do something else. Ends up throwing it over.
They have the football. The key here, just don't do anything silly, right, Charles?
That's exactly right. You know, all the admonitions as they ran out there. Take care of the ball.
Victory. They'll try and choose some clock with Gurley. Maybe so now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. A nickel look. Here's Goff. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard. And that is much too long.
Position of you can't just back off and give them easy throws. At the same time, you don't want to press them so hard they go over the top and beat you deep. So you're playing a tight defense with an idea.
Maybe tight, but not too tight, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's perfect, right? It's kind of like lacing up your shoes. Get it exactly right and no more.
See if they lace them right.
Between coverage. And what I mean by that is ordinarily, with a player of this caliber and stature, try to make sure you're on him right off the line of scrimmage. And before the second guy can get involved in the play, the ball's being delivered.
Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And he can't get a throw away. They'll look to throw. Finding time. He's going to let it fly. And there's a flag on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
45.
Now contact against.
Encroachment. Defense.
He's back to throw. And this one incomplete. And folks, kick is good. And that's the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on.
He'll look to throw. Austin's got it left side. And able to get this one across.
Let's go. Green 30.
Now it's gone. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.